You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I do appreciate it. Excited to move on in the Dr. Dreadful series. It's been quite a while since I've done one, but it took me forever to find this one in the original box. Now, I had this one in the original box. Not that it was a little bent and had some issues. It was missing the instructions, so I couldn't really make it. And I had 2 and 3, and I kind of want to do them in order because that's what they are. This is number 1. This is a radioactive experiment, nuclear freeze mix. Number 2 is the nuclear explosion, and number 3 is the nuclear blob, which I will do. Now, each one's going to get its own video so that I can add them to my historical archives of Dr. Dreadful. I've made videos of the different doctors and how they've changed over the years. I've done almost every set. Now, after these 3, there's 2 more sets that I'm missing. Well, actually, I'm not missing. I just found the pieces to one of them, and then the other one I'm still missing pieces, and I'm very reluctant to spend what people are asking just to get 1 or 2 pieces to complete it. But today, it's the Dr. Dreadful radioactive experiment number 1, nuclear freeze mix. So let's get to it. Okay, so when I got this one originally, it had the instructions, which I took out for the other one. So this is all that was in the box, because the experiment itself requires you, I believe, to have your own cup. So you pour in the powder, eat and drink. Now, I'm not sure what this, oh, it's upside down. There, it's a cup upside down. Not sure why they did the artwork that way. It kind of looked like one of those push-up pops, didn't it? This way. Interesting the way they did that. All right, so let's just see what comes in the original pack. All right, here we go. So I had the 2 mixes. It's actually the same mix twice. Freeze mix, it's called. Not nuclear. All right, so here's what came in the original box. And that's why I want to show up. But let me do this before I get ahead of myself. Let's just take a look at the front. You see this doctor here. Now, I'll put a link to my reference video for the different doctors in the years. Some made by Tycho. And then this includes 3 pouches of nuclear freeze mix. It makes 9 servings. Cups, spoons, and measuring cups not included. Mixes to be used with household utensils. So you're not actually taking the nuclear freeze mix that came with one of the bigger sets. And they kind of broke them out to probably just to sell more. Let's see. Dr. Dreadful radioactive experiment packs include all the elements you need to conduct edible nuclear experiments. In hot, bright colors with weird reactions, each one is grosser than the next. So they show you all the 3, the nuclear freeze, nuclear blob, and nuclear explosion. Then they show you the 3 here. This was from 1995. Each sold separately, and I have all 3. So what I might do on the last video, maybe on each video, I'll add the one I did before it so you can see it. And by the 3rd one, I'll show all 3 together. Maybe I'll do that, because you get plenty of packs, and I have some extra packs. Just pour in the powder, eat your drink. All right, let's just see. My biggest concern was the instructions, and I feel them in there. Okay, so you get the 3 packs. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and they're very soft and pliable, which is nice. All right, Dr. Dreadful radioactive experiments, nuclear freeze, turn any drink into a solid glop. Item number 3131-1 in this nice green color with gloppy border. Before you begin to make nuclear freeze, you will need the following household items. This is my specialty. I've got all this right in my section there. 1 measuring teaspoon, 1 measuring cup, 1 regular spoon, 1 small juice cup. Ooh, I almost had a little hiccup there. A 4-ounce or 220 milliliters. To make a nuclear freeze, pour a 1/4 cup of water, milk, or clear soda. Ooh, I think that's the challenge. In a juice cup, add 6 measuring teaspoons of freeze mix. Note, you can use any drink to make nuclear freeze. However, the clear or white drinks will keep the orange coloring of the mix. Stir with spoon for 20 seconds till all clumps of powder are broken and well mixed. Let sit for 1 minute. Watch as your drink stiffens and freezes into a solid glop. Use a spoon to eat your nuclear freeze and enjoy. This set lets you make 9 servings of nuclear freeze. All right, well, let's do the water first. And I'll have to find some kind of milk and juice. Now, milk or clear soda. So that would be like a 7-Up or a Sprite. I don't think a juice would work because it's too colored. All right, so let me gather the supplies necessary and I will come right back. Okay, so fun for me to get all my stuff. We had 3 colored spoons. I thought, well, let me use 3 matching colored spoons. 3 glasses. I've got this neat little measuring cup that goes to a 1/4 cup. And then the measuring spoon. So it's going to take 6 teaspoons. Let me just get that set. 6 teaspoons and a 1/4 cup of water. Now, that's not much liquid. So let me get this open here. You know, I always like to cut the back. And then I have an opening, and I can just pour that in so you can see it. Looks okay. I did not get a good whiff. Smells just fine. All right, so let's try the water first. 1/4 cup of water. Let's bring this one in. Let's move these out of the way. I'll tell you what, let's move it all out of the way so we can watch this change. That's a fresh new gallon. So 1/4 cup of liquid. And then 6 teaspoons. Doesn't that seem like an excessive amount? But maybe that's the only way to get it to go thick. All right, here we go. Okay, 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup water, milk, or clear soda in a juice cup. All right, well, this is close to a juice cup. Nice tall glass. Not much. Now, 6 measured teaspoons of freeze mix. All right, here we go. Then what does it say? And then stir with spoon for 20 seconds. 1, 2, kind of reminds me of Tang. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now stir. It already looks like it's starting to set. 20 seconds. It's really thick. So all the walls and clumps are broken and well mixed. It's getting thicker. I could just feel it as I'm mixing it. All right, let it sit for 1 full minute. You know what I can do in that 1 minute? Hold on a second. Well, I'm going to do all 3, but now I got to do 45 seconds. Stopwatch. So wait, timer. Now I'm going to do 30 seconds. Oh, well, forget it. At this point, I was too slow. All right, 20 seconds. Start. Okay, I have 20 seconds. Then, watch as your drink stiffens. Okay. And freezes into a solid gloop or glop. Timer is about to stop, and bing, 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 dismiss. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty gloopy. Am I going to say solid? Maybe not solid, but definitely pudding-like, pudding consistency. Use a spoon to eat your nuclear freeze and enjoy. So I'm going to just give it a taste, and then we'll mix up a second one, and maybe over time these will get harder and harder. All right. It tastes okay. It's like yogurt. That's the consistency. When you eat yogurt, that's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so let's do the soda next. We'll keep that off to the side. Let's get this in here. Okay, measuring cup. 1/4 cup. I wonder if the fizz is going to react to it differently. 1/4 cup. This should be pretty clear, I thought. Okay. Now back to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fizzing. Pretty cool. Cool fizzy action. That was a pretty neat reaction. I was thinking, oh boy, it's going to boil over, bubble over. I mean, it's going to bubble over, but it didn't. Okay, so now 1 minute. Now I'm going to set the timer correctly. And start. Okay, so that one's starting. Let's go back to this one. Okay, so I think that's kind of what our thickness is going to be. But let's see how it reacts with the soda. Okay, 45 seconds. While I do that, while that just sits, I'll clean some stuff off to the side. Now, I could have done all three in one video, but, you know, I just need some fun content, and then if someone wants to see just one set, they can just go to the one set and not have to watch all three. It's kind of why I've always split up my content. All right, the last one. I'll get the milk open. 10 seconds. The milk is open. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hear it, and I'll stop it right away. Dismiss. Okay. And let's look. Pretty much the same consistency. All right, let's try the one with the lemon lime. Okay, it actually tastes fresher. You get the lemon lime with the orange. I like the taste of that one better, but look, the spoon will sit. It sits on its own, which is cool. All right, so remember, orange is the first one. Pink is the second one. And I picked the white one for the milk. All right, so 1/4 cup of milk. Let me wipe this out, get the soda remnants out of there. Well, I know, it's kind of sad in a way that I'm going to be pretty much finishing every single Dr. Dreadful set ever made. But, you know, life goes on. Okay, it's a tad bit more, but I think we're okay. Okay, 1/4 cup of milk. Okay. And I don't think I have 6. I'm going to open another pack. That should do it. Now here's the one I'm most curious about, milk. Let's just get you real zoomed in there. All right, here we go. Just count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's sitting on the top. 5 and 6. Okay, mix for 20 seconds. Okay. Now let that one sit for a minute to start. All right, so while that's sitting, I'll bring this in. The color is almost the same, except this one seems to be a little bit lighter. Now you could use a juice, but like I said, you're gonna change the color. So maybe if you want a different color, you can do that. All right, these have pretty much held their consistency. I'll do a little cleanup here, 30 seconds. I can give you a quick glimpse of the big set. I'll grab it right now. It's not this set, but this set. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's this set. I'm going to say it's this set. I don't remember officially. But this is the set that was missing one piece. And this is the last of the big sets. So I got 2 big sets. Ooh, timer's up. Dismissed. So that one will be after the 3 of these mini sets. Alright, so here we go. The third one. It's not as stiff. It's definitely thinner. It still will hold straight up. And something says I don't want to really taste the milk with the orange, but I'm going to do it. Maybe it's like a dreamsicle. I don't know. Maybe that's why they showed it on the front like that. Okay. Flavor on that one. I don't know if it's because it was almond milk. Not my favorite. So between the 3, I'm sure you're going to know which one I like the best. This one I like the best. Then this one. And let me just get a bowl here and I'll just dump them in. So you can get a little, maybe a better understanding of what they are and how they goop out. Let me do the one I like the most. So I would say the consistency of that is pretty solid. It's not solid like fudge. Here, let's put this one in here. Okay. And the last one. I'm just kind of pouring them so you can kind of see. See how this one now? It's sat for just as long. It's a lighter color. I don't like the flavor. It's not as enjoyable as the other ones. There we go. I bet I can keep adding more powder and it would make it thicker and thicker, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so when I come back, I had to try it. Next time, I will do the number 2 nuclear explosion. That's going to be fizzy. So hopefully they have other experiments in there, like different, and it looks blue. So fizzy blue. We'll see how that one works out. But this one here, the number 1 set, nuclear freeze, I'm going to say was a success. It worked good. I've got some cleanup to do. As always, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. And out of the 3, which do you think you would like the best, or which would you try? Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.